Hello again. 4 years ago, Britain was awash with Ukrainian flags as we demonstrated our solidarity with a faraway nation about which most people knew little. The novelty for that cause has worn off and been replaced with concern for somewhere else, thousands of miles from our own country. Many of us have grown a little tired lately of seeing the Palestinian flags, which seem to have appeared in all the places where Ukrainian flags had previously been displayed. There are those who feel that we have seen enough foreign flags being flown in Britain to last us for a very long while indeed, and that perhaps it is time we began flying our own national flags. This has led to problems because while I cannot remember any local authorities complaining about folk flying Ukrainian or Palestinian flags from lampposts and trees, it suddenly seems that the Union flag or Cross of St George are a different matter entirely, and they are putting lives at risk. The first raising of British and English flags on lampposts was in the Essex town of Epping, and at about the same time it began to happen also in Birmingham. The councils in both places objected and began removing flags attached to lampposts, but people at once put new ones in their place. And in one case, a cherry picker was brought in to make sure that the flags were very high up telegraph poles and lampposts. Other people have begun painting the Red Cross of St George on a white background on roundabouts in Birmingham. The movement is spreading, and we are seeing the Union flag and Cross of St George appearing all over the country. The general name for this campaign is Raising the Colours. What I find intriguing is that the people most annoyed by this are the very ones who have been so keen on foreign flags being displayed. Now that it is our own flags going up in villages and towns, these people are coining derogatory expressions for those who love the national flag. The awful phrase flag shagger, coined at the time that Britain left the European Union, is being freely thrown around on the internet to describe those of us who are proud of our national flag. The general rule seems to be for progressive folk that any foreign flag can be adopted and brandished on marches or placed in your window or used as an image on your Facebook page, just as long as it is foreign or relates to homosexuality. Rainbow flags, Palestinian flags, Ukrainian flags, fine. Use them as a bold heading on your Facebook page to show your allegiance. The Union flag, though, suggests that you are a racist bigot and probably homophobic into the bargain. How did we get to such a state of affairs, I wonder? In the 1960s, everybody in Britain, young and old, loved the Union flag. Does anybody remember the I'm Backing Britain campaign in the 1960s, which began in 1968? The British economy was in a dreadful state at that time, and there was a sudden surge of patriotism as people wished to do something about it and show that they were patriotic. The Union flag appeared everywhere, and people were wearing badges showing the flag with the slogan, I'm backing Britain. You can see one in the thumbnail to this video. This was teenagers and old people, left wing, right wing, a sudden outpouring of love for our country and its flag. Bruce Forsyth even released a song about the campaign called I'm Backing Britain. It's hard to imagine anything of the kind happening these days. In the modern world, there seemed to be something rather sinister about the sight of men raising the Union flag and claiming their love for it. Rather than being, as it was a few years ago, a symbol of unity in the country, it has become a sign of division and even hatred. I think somewhere down the line we must have taken a wrong turn as a society.